It would almost give it the look of a coupe if you had the top on. So you'll see I've selected shiny black hard top. We're gonna leave that option, and we're gonna move on to details. So I'm gonna actually remove carbon. I don't want any carbon. I'm gonna keep it inexpensive. It's still an Aventador S Roadster, so it's up there in price, but I don't want to add any additional carbon. Like I said, I want to keep the star being the paint. So I do like the look of style package, so I'm going to add that right here. It's going to add some more gloss black, so you'll have the beautiful gloss black dianthus rims. You're going to have the gloss black roof, which gives it that nice fluid look of the top, and you're going to have the lower splitter there in gloss black. It's going to really tie in nicely with all those gloss black accents. And lastly, I'm going to add the shiny black mirrors. It's already selected. You'll see here where the mouse is. It just adds a little bit more shiny black through the whole car. It's going to be very nice. So I'm pretty much done now with the exterior. I'm going to move on to the interior. So you'll see right now Alcantara is on the screen. I love Alcantara, it's beautiful, but most people want leather because leather is going to wear the best over time. So I'm going to switch it to Sportivo leather. You'll see it just changed. And I'm going to keep the S trim. I love the Arancio Driope S trim throughout the car. So we'll keep that because it ties in really nicely with the exterior Arancio Argos paint. Okay, so we're on the steering wheel now. I'm gonna obviously do the perforated leather. You guys have heard me say that 1,000 times on the channel. The suede looks nice, but after about 1,000 clicks, it starts getting shiny and funky looking. So we're gonna go with the perforated leather because it's going to wear a lot better. We've got a fully electric and heated seat. I think that's important. That way, no matter what height the client is, and they can also have lumbar support and additional comfort options. Branding is a must. We're going to add that. This is nice now. Back in the day, you couldn't do the embroidery. You had to do the embossed, and if you wanted it embroidered, you had to pay for ad personam. But nowadays, you can add the embroidered branding. It's not showing up on the screen just yet, but it may take a few minutes for it to pop up. The good thing is we have it selected. So I'm going to move on to details. So right now, we're going to take out the carbon fiber. Like I said, I want to keep the price down. It's still an Aventador S, so it's going to be beautiful either way. And I'm going to move on to interior details in shiny black. I do want to add that. I think that's a nice feature. I took away the carbon, you'll see it just went away, and I added the shiny gloss black details. Again, it's hard to see a lot of these little subtle details on the configurator, but once the car arrives, you'll be able to see the beautiful features that we've chosen today. All right, we're gonna move on to equipment. I definitely want to add visibility and light. I think it's so cool when you pull up to an event, your doors open, and it lights up and says Aventador. We gotta have that. And we're gonna add Sensonum. It's already selected. So you'll have visibility and light. You'll also have the Sensonum upgraded sound. Basically all the functionality you may require, we're gonna add it. We're also gonna add travel pack, which is a nice option. Garage door we're adding. I'm not gonna add the additional warranty yet because I'm ordering this car for inventory. And then in the future, if a new buyer wants it, they can easily add it. Okay, I've scrolled down to the stitching because I forgot to click inverted stitching. It's a small thing, but it makes a major difference. Did you see that? Like, look at the difference, it's huge. So we definitely want that inverted stitching. When you do tone on tone, you don't get quite the pop of that extra little stitch through the Cusatura. So we need that with the S trim. It's gonna make it look so much better. Okay, so let's go to the car. I've got it configured now. You'll see here, it's gonna give me a list of everything I chose, and it's gonna give you a nice view of the finished product. So I'm going to scroll down. You'll see all the options and different views of the car. It looks really good. And now we can price it out. Okay guys, so I've got to go in and select the year and the brand and the model. This is going to be an Aventador S Roadster, and it's probably going to be one of the last available because the factory pretty soon is going to be producing SVJ. So the S and the S Roadster will cease to be produced when they're doing SVJ. So I'm going to go down and find our paint. Boy, there is a lot of ad personam paints now. Factory's getting crazy, making all kinds of colors available. All right, so I'm looking for our paint color, Rancho Argos. I've scanned this thing several times, so either I just haven't had enough sleep or it's not here. So I'm gonna scooch down to the bottom and I'm just gonna click Pearl Effect. Let me see. Yeah, because even though it's not listed, it's not technically considered ad personam on this car. It's going to be the cost of a Pearl Effect paint. So we're going to click that, and I will identify the actual color later when I spec it in the Lamborghini internal system to order it. Okay, so our style package is here. I'm going to add that. It's telling me that if I want to add this, I have to add the mirrors and the transparent engine bonnet, which is no problem. I'm going to, let's see, requires one of the following. All right, so no problem. I'm gonna add both the high gloss and the transparent anyway. So I'm gonna click this accept. Transparent engine bonnet is clicked, we're good. Style pack is clicked, and I'm gonna do the rearview mirrors in high gloss black. Okay, so no carbon fiber. Like I said, I want to keep the price down. We do want to add the removable hardtop in high gloss black. I really think that makes a difference. You know, it's weird to have high gloss on the windshield surround, then matte, then high gloss again. It's kind of like disjointed looking. So when you add that gloss top, it just has a nice fluid look to it. Now I'm going to add our rims. We're doing the high gloss black forged with black central locking and black brake calipers. A lot of black. With the Argos, it's going to look great. It's going to have a lot of contrast going on. Okay, we're going to add some Sonum Premium Sound. Park Assist, it's showing it as a charge here, but it's actually standard on 2019s. So ignore that it's adding a price. That'll be taken care of when we order it in the Lamborghini system. I'm gonna add garage door opener. We want fully electric and heated seats for sure. Nobody wants a car of this price and then not to have electric and heated seats. Let's do perforated leather on the steering wheel. We're gonna add visibility and light. And we do want the inverted stitch, so I'm gonna add that option. Then I'm gonna move down to, we're gonna do the S trim. Now when you do the S trim, you have to add Sportivo, and then you also have to add S trim. I don't know why, but that's how you have to do it. Okay, we're not doing carbon skin. I don't want Cusatoro because it comes with it, with S trim. And we are gonna add the embroidered branding. No interior carbon. I'm gonna add the phone holder because it's a zero charge option, so we might as well. I'm gonna add travel pack. And that's pretty much it. We're not doing any of this ad personam stuff. So I'm gonna continue. Then we just have to add in freight PDI. Remember with the cars, all the cars are air freighted. So they're flown in the belly of a plane. They come very quickly, unlike the Urus, which is now boated. It takes a lot longer. So this car prices in just under $600,000, like I said, at $592,000 CAD. All right, guys, it's been about 6 months and the car has finally arrived. I can't wait to show you the end result. All right, guys, you'll see it's finally arrived. And like I said, the Arancio Argos exterior paint is stunning. I love it. I'm so glad that we did this color. I have yet to do an S, neither a coupe nor a roadster till now in this exterior paint. And I'm loving the effect, especially with all the high gloss black contrast. You'll see it on the rims, you'll see the black calipers, the style pack, the removable gloss hardtop. Even if you look through the transparent engine bonnet, you're gonna see the black high gloss springs. It all looks so nice in contrast with the Arancio Argos paint. And the cool thing is, this is a roadster, so when you want to remove that high gloss black top, you can enjoy the spring and summer while you're driving. We love that, especially here in Canada. It's so nice to enjoy the beautiful weather in a roadster. I love the interior as well. You'll see we did the S trim with the optional inverted stitching. It gives it a nice pop of color. And the Arancio Driope ties in perfectly with the Arancio Argos exterior paint. It looks beautiful, and it's the only one I've done in this color combo. I love it because it's kind of a classic twist on the classic orange or red. You combine the two for this new blood orange Arancio Argos. You'll see when you open the door, you have the visibility and light package. This is not an expensive package, but wow, does it really give you bang for your buck when you drive up at an event. It has a lot of impact because when you open your door, your scissor door goes up, you'll see that Aventador light up. And people notice those little details. It's super cool. I'm so glad we added that package to this car. You'll see it also has the branding package with the embroidered